Alright, guys, we got a 10-game slate tonight. A lot of stuff to look through. I'm going to jump straight into this because I think this video is going to be long enough as it is, with me going through and touching on a little bit of each of these games, what to look for, what to avoid, and maybe what to watch as time goes on, right? As we get closer to the time of the games and odds kind of sway, things like that. So first game of the night, we got the Flyers and Penguins. We were on the Flyers the last game. Still missing Crosby, looks like. Still missing Zucker, Rodriguez. Flyers look pretty healthy. I think they're appropriately priced at minus 125. I'm fine with that. One more goal in 2 less games. We've been scored on 10 less times, but we played 2 less games, so keep that in mind. Penalty minutes pretty similar. Power plays pretty similar. Goalies pretty equal, except we have reason to believe Jari plays a little bit better at home. Hart started off a little rocky, so did Quick. I think both of them have kind of picked it up as the season's gone on a little bit here. We're going to make a play on the injuries again here. And I think Flyers can get it done. I don't think they played horribly bad the last game. Just couldn't get it done. 125 I'm fine with. Not too much to talk about here. We're just pretty much making a play on the injuries, and that's pretty much that. Sabres, I think I finally have found out the key in terms of why they can't score. And this is a team that is 100% overpassing the puck. They have perfect chances. They'll be in the crease. They'll be, anywhere that is a high danger shot. And instead of taking that shot, they're passing it. They're making the extra pass, and they're not getting shots on the net. They're not making the goalie make saves, and that's costing them game after game because they have low penalty minutes. They have an okay power play. I haven't seen this do exceptionally well recently. This percentage has fallen a little bit here. We're not catching the Islanders in goals in 2 games. We've been scored on 10 more times in 2 less games. Varlamov's great. Really not very much in terms of injuries for the Islanders. Minus 190, no way. I'm not paying that. But do I want to take 165 on the off chance that they get their shit together today? Not really. I'll pass on that. Probably watch it, but not too interested in laying my actual money on that game. Let's move down to the Jets. This line has moved a little bit, I think. Now you can get Jets at plus 135 today. Canadians, I think they come out tough tonight. We've got Allen in net, I believe. And if these goalies aren't confirmed at the time I'm making this video, just know that I'm waiting as long as I can to get you these injuries, these updated goalies. If there's information that comes out after I put this video out, I'm sorry for that, but I can't control all that. Just keep in mind, I'm just a one-man operation here, so all these stats, all these injuries, all these goalies to go through on a daily basis, it's a lot of time consumption. So if there's some money line odds that are a little off by 5 or 10, just do your best to find the value as closest to what I'm giving. So that would put the Canadians, though, at 155. You're starting to pay a little bit more juice than I'm comfortable here for a team that hasn't produced the results that I would expect from them. If I had to have a lean on this game, I would probably go... I'd probably go Canadians just because of the goal scoring ability of the wingers, but you have the Jets team that's a pretty big physical team. I don't really want to pick this game, to be honest. Hurricanes, everybody has to think that this is going to be an absolute murder. I think there's one bloodbath spot that I would rather take than the Hurricanes against the Red Wings. I was able to find on Bet Openly somebody offered even odds on the puck line. I took a little bit of that, but I think it was even minus 120 last night. I don't know what the puck line is now, but if you're going to do that, I'll get to it, but I would take the Lightning over the Hurricanes in this spot. Rangers and Devils is one that I've gone back and forth on. I don't really want to pick the game. It's very close to even. I would have to lean Rangers, I believe, just because Zibanejad, Kreider have been putting the pucks in the net. They're very, very fast. Quick team. These are two young teams, very talented teams. But the lineup to me looks a little weird. I think they converged some wingers or something. I mean, their centers look really good today. All four lines, I believe. But it leaves kind of some unknowns on the wing, and I'm not sure what they're capable of producing here. Little sketchy to me. I don't really want to pick it. Would have a lean towards the Rangers, but I am not betting that. Now, what we're going to do here today, you guys, I think somebody really screwed up. This doesn't happen very often where I think that, but I am going to lay 2 units on the Panthers today to beat the Predators at minus 130. Looks like you can get this minus 135 right now from the book or odds that I'm looking at. Let's see here. Again, another spot where we're taking full advantage of all of these injuries. Ekholm, Ellis, Borowiecki, you're missing a ton of your defense. Ellis and Ekholm are pretty much your 2 top defensemen on this team. Borowiecki is third line, I believe, but still a known player that I wouldn't want to be missing. Luke Cunnin, we had him as a wild player. I thought he was fine. Johansson's been out for quite a while. I don't want to bet against this. The only thing you're missing on the Panthers is quite a bit of speed from Duclair, but I think they've got more than enough to get this done. I think this is a solid team. They play hard. I'm taking 2 units. Goalies kind of scare me a little bit, but Bobrovsky hasn't been the same, just like Holtby hasn't been the same. As these guys age, you know, it happens where a lot of players come into the league, they play great for a few years, and they start to drop off because they're aging, their reaction times aren't as good, whatever the case may be. But if this is a case of Rinne versus Bobrovsky, I'm fine with this matchup today. So absolutely 2 units, Panthers money line. This is the smash spot that I was talking about. Lightning against the Blackhawks. I would much rather take these lower odds than the Hurricane, and if you want to drop it to a 60-minute, which I think they get that done easily at a minus 140, by all means take that. It's likely what I'm going to do. Perhaps even puck line. You're just getting better odds in the same situation as the Hurricanes and Red Wings are in, and defensively you're getting an even better team in the Lightning than you would with the Hurricanes. 22 games against 20 games, but look, we've been scored on 39 times and scored the same amount of goals as the Hurricanes, who have been scored on 60. You've got the best goalie in the entire league. Their only possible chance at being saved is in Lankinen, because you're still missing Taves, Shaw, Nylander, Kirby Dach, Dylan Strome. Where are you going to score from and have enough offensive firepower against an absolute juggernaut like the Lightning? So I'm fine with the 60 minutes or the puck line today here. Blue Jackets, I have a system on the Stars that I actually created. Was given out in Masterclass. And it has to do with teams losing games, but I think there's a reason that the Stars are losing games. You've got star players out. I think they're fine defensively. Khudobin's been great. He's stepped up majorly, which we've seen. I don't remember the team they played, but we had, 50 shots on him, and we scored maybe 2 or 3 goals. At a plus 135, I would go small, no more than a unit, maybe not even a unit. But I think it warrants a bet here at 135 on the Blue Jackets. We need Merzlikins back here. I love him as a goalie. We've been missing him. But when you compare against what's missing on the side of the Stars, I think I would have to take the Blue Jackets here. Lastly, we got the Senators at 175. They've been unpredictable, but Flames haven't really shown me that they can produce. And the goals reflect that. 23 games, 58 goals. Senators can get the puck in the net. I mean, they've done it against the Maple Leafs. I think it was that huge comeback game. I want to say it was Maple Leafs at least. I don't have any faith in this defensive ability, though. I mean, 95 goals against, that's got to be the highest in the league. I don't know. I don't want to lay my money on it, but I'm certainly not taking the Flames in a game where there's upset potential. Then you got the Leafs and Canucks. Leafs have been looking absolutely unstoppable, but they've played 3 games against the same team in the Oilers. Oilers are great offensively, but we knew going into that series that they're not good defensively. They've had trouble with the goalie. I think they picked up Stalock now. They've had trouble on defense. They're the type of team that goes out and scores a goal if they get scored on, and they just didn't do that in the series. Canucks, another upset potential, but against a team like the Maple Leafs at 140, I would seriously rather take the Senators today. Not that I'm going to. These highlighted greens here are the teams that I'm taking today. So, as a recap, Flyers money line 125, Panthers 2 units minus 130 or 135. Lightning, I'm taking either 60 minutes or puck line. Maybe if you want to do little of both, half unit, I don't mind it. And possibly the Blue Jackets. So 4 plays total today, guys. Hopefully we do well with Bender's day off, and let's have a good one.